what's up with the haircuts, the prices? Now, don't get me wrong. Look, people, y'all see what's going on. So I have special event that I'm. Oh, they done knocked down Piggly Wiggly. Man, I gotta start riding around more. They done knocked Piggly Wiggly down. Uh. But anyway, so I'm having a problem with a haircut costing $40. Like, because I'm old school, as y'all can see the gray, I got a little age on me, you know what I'm saying? But I still look like I'm 20, you know. But anyway, I'm having a problem with the prices of haircuts. So $40 I was told haircut for a haircut now. $40? Like what I'm getting? Um because I don't want the spray and all that. I'm not losing my hair. I, I, so I don't want. I'm not in spray because if you could cut and you hit me with your clippers right, then he come back with that razor lining. I'm good. I'm good. $40 for a haircut. So you must be about to wash my hair. If I'm gonna pay 40, I almost want the spray. Like, give me the spray. Give me the. Now I think the little toupee thing costs a little bit more. The little they got dudes going get the toupee, then they shaping them up. Boy, head, got the flat top looking like Fresh Prince out here by the head. Got a little boosie fade up, but I think that's a little bit more. I think that's getting into them $100 haircuts and man pieces, I think they call them. But anyway, for $40, if you just about to cut my hair, like, I'm not gonna want to come back a week later because, like, I don't get me wrong. I don't think the haircut should be 10. All right, I could deal with 20. I could deal with 20, but for 40. Man, I'm not coming back next week, man. Like, I'm waiting about 2 weeks before I get a haircut, and for 40, you not making the haircut last longer than a week, because 9 times out of 10, mostly everybody, I'm gonna look like I need some work done a week later. It's gonna grow back. It's gonna grow back. So for 40, you're not extending the cut. Damn, $40. I need to start back cutting hair. But really? I don't know, man. I might be up in there cutting my own hair today. So $40, damn. I mean, this is a special occasion, and I definitely won't. I definitely won't be back next week. So I won't be booking next week. $40. Man, inflation on everything. Everything is up. Everything. Man, it's just unbelievable. And I don't want to get too deep into all that. We letting this happen to us at the end of the day. At the end of the day, fussing and fighting and all this political stuff. I'm saying, sit down and ask yourself, is it really affecting your everyday life? I see an Aldi truck pulling up. They closed the Winn-Dixie, and we getting Aldi. I don't know. They say it's like a good, a better Save-A-Lot. So if you know what a Save-A-Lot is, cheap brands and all that stuff. So yeah, they about to open up Aldi. But back to this haircut, man. And inflation, period. Like, we letting it happen. We letting them talk about all this immigration and all that, but at the end of the day, those people being over here is not as like, they gonna say it's affecting the dollar and all this because they was giving them help and all. at the end of the day, I wake up, go to work, make the money I make, have the life I have, the bills I have, just like everybody else. And all that stuff, all that goofy stuff they talking about is not immediately affecting me paying all this money for this crap. Tariffs and all that, man, all this stuff been high before tariffs. It was high when Biden, it was high with COVID, it just been high, man. So yeah, that's my political rant for the minute. We gotta stop falling for the Democrat Republican crap and start, like, I mean, my answer is start growing your own stuff and eating different. Gotta change. Gotta change, because this stuff is ridiculous, man. And we gotta depend on ourselves. We can get some chickens. Chickens ain't nothing but $6 for little chicks. Just gotta have the area and the proper way to know how to raise them and all that. But it's not expensive. About, I don't know how long it takes for a chicken to get big, but can't be that long. Before you know it, you have eggs. Simple, man. But we gotta stop depending on these grocery stores like these Aldi's and all, Winn-Dixie's, Rouse's, Kroger's, all that there, and do it ourselves. All right, that's my rant, political rant. Hope that message open up some eyes, man. Next presidential election, man, hell with both of the sides. We ain't pressing. We doing it ourselves. But like I say, let's go. Got off subject a little bit, but Barbers Tap in, man. Why these cuts is $40? Next year they gonna be $60. And I know y'all have y'all clients that's paying that. You know, is it for the extra spray? So if I don't get the spray, I'm down to $25, $30. Like, what's the deal? Or that's just the flat rate. Now, so what a lining is, $25 for a lining? Barbers, tap in, Barbers. What's up? I've been away from the game for a minute. I've been not even caring about my hair like that. Just rolling with a hat. But I gotta get cleaned up. Come on, man. Tap in. Give me a good reason why these cuts is $40. Especially if I come in there and I don't want the black spray and the white line around my lining. I just want to taper, and trim it down in a fresh line. I don't really need this hit up, I just shaved that myself, but yeah, tap in. What is hitting for? 40? 40 water? Shit. Damn. Call me cheap. Shit. Got me itching, man. Let's go.